Hey, welcome to What's This Podcast. Before we get started here, I would like anyone who has an Arizona green tea to join me in a ceremonial sip.
Yes, the worst.
Who's that?
The worst
Who's
of
that?
The flavors of
Oh,
Arizona.
that's
the worst Arizona flavor.
That's my co-host, Vincent. He is gay.
I like how you say who is that, because there's only like 4 people that listen to this podcast, so it's like they're most likely gonna know it's me.
No, I think the last one had like 60 views on YouTube. Now, probably most of them clicked and like, "Oh, this podcast sucks," and they, left. But the ones who didn't
a lot of
do
it's
that,
a misclick. A lot of it was just misclicks.
It's just I didn't mean to click on that. Yeah, but before I want to say one thing though before we get started, because I keep forgetting to do this. Like there's only 3 episodes.
Before we,
I was just gonna do
fine,
it.
Go, just go.
So, if you want us to answer your questions, if you leave a question in the comments in the YouTube video, we might answer it. We probably will. I mean, there's probably gonna be like one, and as long as it doesn't suck, we'll answer it. And
yes,
so
all
do
3
that.
of you.
Yeah, all three
of you. Ask us a question.
Yeah,
all
I
3
know who you are.
Brock's friends.
I know my 3 friends. They listen. I'm aware. They think they listen on Spotify, but they could still, you heard me, Cameron, Tyler, Brett. You gotta comment on the YouTube video, and we'll answer your stupid question.
Brock's 3 friends and some people from our Discord server. I think it make up the majority of our audience.
That's like what? I could probably count all the people who listen to every episode on at least 2 hands. I might be able to get it down to just 1 hand, honestly.
Anyways, so before we get
so we're reaching the masses is all I'm trying to say.
Emma is not here today. She could not make it. She should be back next episode, hopefully. If things
I thought you were going to say next week. I'm like, yeah, with our schedule, I don't know about that.
I purposely said next podcast. That's why I said next podcast.
Made sure to say that.
Yeah.
Well,
hopefully she's back next podcast.
Hopefully. We really need the gamer girl for this to get any traction, or we're just kind of screwed.
Honestly. We really do.
But let's move into the first topic. Not the first topic on our list, but the number one in our hearts. And
we don't have a list. What are you talking about? This is all from our head.
We don't plan at all. We just riff right off the cuff, which is why I'm going to ask the best question. Vinny, do you have to poop?
Oh, you're going with that question.
I said number 1
the question
in our
we thought of.
Yeah, and number 2 in the toilet.
Do I have to poop? No, I don't have to actually anymore. I mean, I don't know if you want to tell them what we just did.
Yeah, we just pooped.
Kind of cutesy, I guess. Together.
No. We both left the Discord.
We held hands,
and we didn't speak.
And we emptied our ballos. No, you serenaded me.
I've eaten 21 chicken wings today. I've eaten 21 chicken wings, and they needed to go somewhere, and they went right into the bowl, the toilet bowl.
And I've eaten 2 cans of beans. So,
wow,
fight me.
Why did you eat 2 cans of beans? That's the worst diet.
Because 1 can of bean is
it's not enough.
An odd number.
It's
an odd number. It's really good, actually. It was garbanzo beans and then chili beans. You take them, and then you take a little strainer, and then you take off all the little weird juices on them, and then what you do is you take some oil, and you mix a bunch of really good seasonings with it, and then you put those all, and you mix them all together, and then you put it on a baking sheet. You throw it in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. You do that till they get crispy. Usually it takes like 20 minutes. You take them out, you move them around 20 minutes, and then you have these like really good tasty beans covered in that seasoning you made, and it's just like, it's really good. The problem is it really hurts your butt when you're crapping them out.
Yeah, I listened to most of that before I zoned out, and that seems like way too much preparation for beans. The only good bean is a green bean. Okay, I'm just gonna say it.
I hate green beans. I do. I hate green beans.
You're eating
burning
chili
passion.
beans and garbanzo beans. Those suck. They taste like
chili beans have a amazing. I don't think you've ever even eaten.
Yeah, I don't actually know what a garbanzo bean is, if I'm being honest. I've heard of it. I don't know what it tastes like. Or
garbanzo beans are the stuff. That's the stuff used in hummus.
I've never had hummus. That's another thing I've heard of but never tried.
Hummus is. I don't like hummus, but like what I just said there, it hits. I'm telling you.
Imagine eating hummus with chopsticks. Anyway.
Do you even know what hummus is?
Yes, that's why it's funny. That's why it's funny to imagine trying to eat it with chopsticks.
Imagine eating your butterscotch pudding with chopsticks. Couldn't be me.
You know what else is overrated? Caesar salad.
Caesar salad?
Caesar salad is the worst, like, common food that people eat. Like, it's disgusting. I don't know how anyone eats it and feels like they made a good choice. I don't know.
Caesar, well,
it's just
almost,
like every
almost,
time it's like my taste buds want to kill me for putting me through that. And I'm like, you know what? I deserve it. It tastes terrible.
well, half the time people usually eat salads to be healthy, but half the time the salads are usually really unhealthy.
Well, it's because you put, like, 3 inches deep of dressing that's basically sugar. And it's
And then you have
just
people
not
who
good
put
for
like
you.
people who have like chicken salad, but it's like this chicken's been deep fried and breaded, and then they just like it's just a lot.
But
I
it's
don't know.
a salad. It's healthy. I don't care. Vinny, what's the
I don't
most
eat
overrated
salads.
snack? What's that?
Well, I mean,
I know
So,
what you're
I would-
gonna
I would-
say, and I'm gonna fight
I
you
would-
if I ever meet you in person.
it's most likely Cool Ranch Doritos.
Yeah, I'm gonna fight you.
They're so bad. Okay, look. They're not the most overrated snack. Don't get me wrong, but I'll answer that question later. So
I can't actually think.
We had-
I'm the one
we-
who wrote this question down, and I had given it zero thought. And I don't know what the most overrated snack is.
Well, I mean, if you need the actual most overrated snack, I would have to say goldfish crackers, 100%.
Yeah, they're up there. They're kind of trash. I
They're-
think
they're-
Cheez-Its,
it's like
Cheez-Its
it's-
are garbage, dude.
No, I'm gonna fight you. I hate you. I was gonna say, look at goldfish crackers. Goldfish crackers are just wannabe Cheez-Its. They're just cheesy saltines. That's all they are. They have barely any flavor. It's pretty much like eating a saltine cracker. Cheez-Its, on the other hand, are packed with flavor.
I remember what it is. I know what the most overrated snack is. Not sour cream and onion. Although that is not that good either. But I mean,
Sour cream and onion potato chips are amazing.
they're fine. They're not great, but they're not bad. They're just
I've had better.
no.
But
What I
like them.
had.
I grew up eating them.
Yeah, same. What I just thought of is the one that salt and vinegar chips, the abomination.
I never actually.
Who thought that
never-
let's take this bitter thing and this sour thing, and we just put them together, and then people will be like, yes, this good.
I have no comment on this actually, because I never really ate salt and vinegar chips for undisclosed reason.
Oh, he has a salt allergy.
Yeah, that's what I have. I have a sodium allergy. I can't eat sodium.
My body has too much. Too much sodium.
Well, if you couldn't eat sodium, if you can't eat sodium, then what would you be able to eat?
Just
I don't think
tasteless
there's a lot.
British food. That's all. Just eat British food.
British food. British food. Tasteless British food. Oh,
Can you
God.
imagine being
Salt
British?
is
It
pretty
could not be me. I could never. I could never.
British. Yeah, imagine the dentist bills.
Why? They don't go to the dentist. That's actually a life hack, honestly. What if we just did? What the heck are
Because-
you doing? What was that? What was that noise?
Dude, British. That was me drinking water.
Were you gurgling it? Were you like
Dude,
like
British.
like you were sloshing it
I know,
around?
Well,
Okay, you don't have to repeat it.
yeah, I guess I swashed it around a little bit. I was thirsty, and this water's ice
Oh,
cold.
this
What do you
hurts
want me to
my
do?
eyes. Okay, my computer fell asleep, and it has like the nighttime thing,
That's-
like where it cuts
Oh,
out the
it's-
blue light, and then when it came back on, it's so much brighter, and now it's hurting my eyes. Like the nighttime thing went away when it
Okay.
woke back up.
Ooh. You know what's annoying?
You?
RGB in computers.
No, I gotta show my colors. I'm not
Yeah.
gay. I just like the rainbow.
I'm talking. I'm talking about when you're trying to sleep.
Oh yeah. I used to put my
But
old pajama pants over my computer while I slept, but now I've gotten used to the light and I can sleep normally.
So I like being in pitch black darkness when I sleep. I mean, I can get over having a little bit of light, but like it sometimes it bugs me, and I'm not sure why. But with my PC, I have 2 fans, and then I have the motherboard, and then I have the RAM that all lights up. So I'll turn off my PC. Also, my keyboard and my mouse both light up as well. So I'll have to turn my PC completely off, right? And I go lay in bed, and I think I'm good. And then for some odd reason, I don't know why. There's probably a reason I could look it up, but I'm not going to. My motherboard's RGB decides, hey, I know we're off, but like I'm still gonna light up. And then I'm just sitting there, and I have rainbows just going throughout my room like it's a pride parade, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't. Maybe I just need to download like the programs, but I don't know how to turn off the RGB in my PC. So it's if my PC's on, it's on, and it's just the way.
By the way, I would just like to go back and say there's nothing wrong with pride parades. I was just using that as an example. I am not homophobic. Gay people are fine, isn't that right, Brock?
Who cares?
Brock?
No one's gonna hear this. It doesn't matter.
Well, that is true, yes. But like, what if someone does hear it? Because I don't want them to know I am actually not gay. Me and Brock are in a very steady relationship, and we are very proud of what we have.
You're not gay, but I'm in a relationship with
no,
a man.
No, I wouldn't. No, we're not. No.
What does that mean?
Brock's, he's just not. He's not. I mean, Brock, it is the coming out month.
Is it gay month right now?
If you're gonna do it, it's not gay month, but it's the month of coming out, I believe.
I think wasn't it come out? I
didn't you see?
Don't care.
Well, coming out like as like bisexual or gay or trans, I guess. I don't know.
I came out
Twitter,
as the whole
Ewok.
spectrum because I am greedy. I want to be part of everything.
Because I am greedy.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like the girl from Harry Potter.
Can you imagine being pansexual
What's
and
her
like
name?
you're trying to cook a meal but you can't because you're too horny?
You're trying to open the oven, but you just can't because your rock hard erection's getting in the way.
You just like you pull out the drawer with all the pans. You're like, oh, I just thought of something.
Oh, why are all our non-stick pans so sticky?
Pansexual kid. Hmm? This is so stupid.
No, but Phase Ewok. I just saw it on Twitter because it was.
What the heck is a
retweeted by
phase
a girl.
Ewok?
Phase Ewok. It is the first girl to join Phase. She is also
man, that's
deaf,
sexist.
and also she also the first girl to join Phase came out as
As a man?
bisexual 5 days ago. Or not bisexual. Yeah, no. You're right. She came out as trans. Not bisexual. She came out as trans.
It's not that funny. It was like, hey, we signed a woman. Oh.
No.
I'm in a weird mood.
No,
but
he
that's
says,
so
she
funny.
said, well, actually, I gotta say, I said she, but it's a he now, so I gotta say, I guess he says that he's going as he and him now, and I believe he's bisexual as well. I have the hardest time, like.
It's so funny.
Oh yeah,
to
so
me.
Keemstar
They made a big deal about, hey, we signed a girl for the first time, and then she's like, "Are you like, nope,
Psych.
not
Psych.
to do it again."
That's what. Keemstar actually had a kind of a good question. He was wondering if.
I doubt it.
No, he was wondering that since she came out as bisexual or not bisexual. Let me take. Since he came out as trans. This is hard. It's confusing. I'm sorry.
That's funny.
Since he
It's
came
so
out as
funny
trans.
listening to you struggle.
I don't want to offend anyone. Since he came out as trans, does he still technically count as the first girl phase, or is that spot now open back up again?
I don't know, Vinny. I think you can
He was
transition and get that spot.
Transition? Oh, should I transition and then win the women's? Join the. I'm gonna transition and join the.
Banned,
I'm
or
gonna.
at least in some places it is.
I'm gonna join the WNBA.
That's you
No
can't
comment.
dunk though.
No comment.
Well, they can't either.
I can't. No. They would destroy me.
For sure.
Even- Oh, 100%.
You know, we're talking about
I'm
girls.
nowhere near good enough.
Do you want to the one you wrote down?
Oh yeah. So a general question. So pee. Everyone knows where pee is stored. It's stored in the balls. Everyone knows. It's a common fact.
By the way, I don't know. Many people are saying this.
Head. Anyways, so if pee is stored in the balls, where's girl urine stored?
Don't they have balls?
Now, if Emma was here, she would. I believe she has said before that girls actually do have balls. Now, I would tell you where there are, but I don't think that's very family friendly. Let's just say they're yeah.
So now next
that's what I'm
question.
thinking. They could. If that's not true, where else could they be stored? Now they do have these
Butt cheeks.
lumpaceous sacs.
Oh,
Is lumpaceous a word, by the
I
way?
don't think so, but it makes sense.
Alexa, is lumpaceous a word?
According to another Amazon customer, No loquacious is not in dictionary.
Wow, you're an idiot. You're so dumb.
Yeah, yes, that answers my question. Another Amazon customer, some random guy answered that. It doesn't even mean if it's true or not. Just some guy was like, "Nah, I don't think it's." That's the. You know, I hate that so much. I hate whenever you're on.
Just going on a tangent now, but I stand.
What? I stand. Whenever you're on Amazon and then you're looking at a product and you're like, "Ooh, this product looks kind of cool," and then you go to the questions and they're just like, "Hey, the dimensions of this like 5x5," and then some of the guys were just like, "Well, I don't know. I've actually I've never bought this thing before."
Oh, you mean like in the reviews? Like, I don't know. I haven't used this product.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing here?
Hey, what does this actually taste like? Like, I'm vegan, so I don't eat meat.
Yeah. By the way,
Sorry.
I'm vegan. And you're a bad person because you eat meat.
He's just making fun of vegans. That wasn't the point
Just
of this.
nothing to do with it at all. But no, I want to say.
Will this connect to the Wi-Fi? I don't know. I don't know why you keep asking me these questions.
I don't know.
I think I saw one review where someone actually got triggered by the question that was asked, and I was just so blown away because I didn't understand what was going on.
The second-hand offense.
Just the amount of people. I'm guessing it's really old people who just reply to these questions, but the replies are just the most unhelpful garbage. Just, I don't know. I've actually never had this product before, but
I
like
bought
it seems
something
kind of
similar,
cool, so
and
I'll
what
give
it did is it was kind of like that.
It seems kind of cool, so I think I'll give it like 4 stars.
Stuff.
Just the stupidest stuff.
I hate it.
I hate it. I hate it. It triggers me so much. It's just it's such stupid stuff.
Yeah, you know how have you ever like tested to see if your phone is listening to you? Like you just talk about, boy, I'd really like to buy a mattress, and then you just wait for the ads to show up on your phone.
I did that once.
I think I've done it once, and it worked.
And I was like,
it worked, but no.
I did too.
Okay, I have not gotten a single ad for a. Well, actually, I've gotten like 1 or 2 ads for a gaming PC in like I get maybe 1 a month for like the last couple months, but since I think it was like Wednesday, it doesn't matter. Who knows what day it is when this comes out? Anyway, point is, you and Godbird were in the call with me, shopping for a gaming PC for Godbird, and no joke, ever since then, like every Instagram ad is gaming PCs for me. They're just everywhere now.
Well, have you Did you look up a gaming
No.
PC? Any PC parts at all?
No, I didn't.
Nothing
None.
at all. Not a question. Not a power supply.
Nope. Not a one.
What about Wi-Fi? Did you look up anything about your motherboard's Wi-Fi?
No. Because I only did that. I only started working with that yesterday, and I was getting ads before.
I don't know. I can't imagine they listen to you, because that just seems like a breach of privacy, and that can't be tracked. By the way,
that doesn't mean that just because it's wrong. Doesn't mean that they don't do it.
Well, I know, but I mean, like it's like multiple lawsuits they could file, and unless there's something written in some kind of document, but we would have found that by now. On top of that, you can also kind of tell
it's not illegal if you don't get
by
caught.
like packet sniffing and stuff.
Point.
There's ways of telling if they're stealing data from you or not.
Yeah, my ping is 5,000.
So
wow, that's incredible.
If the audio sounds a little weird, it's because Brock's Wi-Fi just cut out. It's because he lives on an island, and the island is going through a hurricane right now. Just islander things.
I'm here from the future.
So
my internet is gone, or was gone, but now I'm back, and we are back.
I don't think you're from the past, actually, because
yeah. You're breaking up so much because my internet is garbage, and I want to just burn the whole forest down so we have better internet. That won't help, but it'd be a way to vent.
Well, tell you what, I don't remember what we were talking about. What we could do now is we could just stop this now. We could just pick it up tomorrow.
What? No.
Okay, we can. I was just saying. Okay, whatever. No.
What, I thought we were recording again. You dumb.
I was just saying we could stop and then pick this up tomorrow. Pick up our conversation.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut this part out too now because of you.
Well, I mean, it was going good until you start taking it seriously.
Okay, now I'm gay. All right.
Okay, anyways.
Uncut here.
That was the cringiest thing. Uncut here, please.
Yeah, editor, uncut there.
Yeah, it's like you can hear it. You're not gonna hear it. You're just gonna zoom around until you find it because you know it's here. You're the editor. You don't gotta say uncut here.
That's true. I am the editor. I'm gonna keep this in. Anyway.
Okay.
I'll do it.
So,
Anyway,
I have no idea what we're
gotta
talking
talk
about.
something now. Yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about. I was going off on a tangent about something, and then I was like, wait, he stopped responding like 2 minutes ago. And I was like, Brock.
Yeah. I forget where the last thing I heard was. It doesn't really matter. Because the Misfits are copying us, and we need to sue.
It is. Also, just a little notification. If the podcast,
Oh,
there's a good chance.
I got a text. I got a text from my parents telling me I got to be quiet, so it's look like we're gonna go ASMR mode for the rest of the podcast. Maybe not quite like that, but I'm just gonna get really close to the mic so that I don't have to talk loud.
I don't have one of those really cool ear mics where I can get in both ears and just be like, hey.
We literally have the exact same microphone. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. I was just saying I don't have one of the cool mics where they have ears on both sides and I can just go like.
You don't need ASMR. You won't get yelled at by your parents because you're talking loud at 10:50. It's not even late. I think it's because my grandpa is in the room, like 2 rooms down the hallway. But the thing is, he can't hear you when you're talking beside him. He's not going to hear me through 2 doors.
Guys keeps going in the other room, and I can't go to sleep and play my bingo games on my tablet. Gosh darn it!
Nothing like him. It's not even close. Anyway, get back to the point. The Misfits are copying us, and I really think
they
we
really
need to
are.
sue them.
They've been nonstop copying us.
In episode 2, I believe it was, we talked about
3.
I don't remember what we talked about. Oh, yeah, no, in episode 2, we talked about Tom Cruise and Scientology. And wouldn't you know, a week later, you know what the Misfits are talking about? Scientology and Tom Cruise specifically.
And we also talked about Elon Musk's brain chips.
Yeah, then a week after that, we talked about Elon Musk's brain chips. And you know what they were talking about mere days later? Not that. No, just kidding. They were talking about that. That is what they're legitimately copying us, and this is not okay.
It's weird. I don't know why. I don't know if this. It might be because since we've never actually done a podcast before, we didn't realize just how broad these terms we're talking about and how much podcast people struggle for content as we are, and we're just grasping at straws here because I don't know anything to talk about.
The weirdest part of it is that those are not even topical things. That's just something we pulled out of the blue, and they did.
There's a lot of things.
No, they didn't pull out of the blue. They listened to our podcast and stole it.
There's a lot of things they talked about, like when we talked about near-death experiences. I got on, I listened to it. Literally, this was before we filmed our podcast, but yet I didn't listen to this. We filmed our podcast, and then I listened to their podcast. I'm behind. I'm like 3-4 weeks behind, and I'm listening to their podcast, and they're talking about near-death experiences before we even made it. Unless it's because you pulled it from their podcast. And
they're not only stealing our podcast ideas or just redoing them, they're reading our own minds, and that's disgusting when you think about it.
They're reading our minds before the thought was even conceived.
Literally, a top 10 podcast on Spotify is stealing our content, and nobody knows about it because no one listens to us.
It's such a travesty. It's literally one of the greatest problems that humanity's struggling with today. It really is.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
That and why Cool Ranch Doritos suck.
I will fight you because Cheez-Its suck.
Cheez-Its are... I would have Cheez-Its over Cool Ranch Doritos any day of the week.
I would
if the Cheez-Its are good enough.
Ever make that choice.
If I get some sharp cheddar Cheez-Its...
One of the worst decisions you could possibly make.
Doritos... Look. Cool Ranch Doritos are not bad. Heck, I even eat them. They're not bad at all.
I even put them in my mouth and chew.
But when you have a plethora of chips at your disposal...
Plethora.
I can't pronounce words. Do you think I'm an English major?
I don't know what your pantry looks like, but I don't have a plethora. What is the... Wait, I gotta... What is the...
Unlike
what is the
you,
dictionary
uncivilized...
definition of plethora?
I think it's like a smorgasbord kind of.
What is a plethora? Large or excessive amount of something.
I don't know about you.
The secondary definition is in excess of a bodily fluid, particularly blood.
A plethora of blood.
I have an excess of bodily fluid in my pantry.
Oh God!
Right next to the Cool Ranch Doritos.
The question is, what bodily fluid is it?
Particularly blood.
Okay, because there's a lot of them.
It's because of all the baby heads. I mean, adult heads. I mean...
Anyways, Back on
Props.
topic about Doritos. You asked me.
That was
you're
not
making.
we've already okay.
You made fun of me because you think I have a lot of chips, but the thing is unlike you, an uncivilized swine, I have, of course, in my possession a variety pack of multiple chips, and that's just how.
Is it one of those with the regular nacho cheese, the Cool Ranch, the Cheetos, the Fritos, you know?
And
that
get
stuff.
and finish it. Finish it.
Hot Cheetos? I don't know.
Nope, it is. You were close. Actually, you were really close with the Cheetos.
Oh, it's the Cheeto, the puffs. Like
nope.
the cheese crust,
Regular
the puffs.
Cheetos. You got everything right after the regular Cheetos, and then you got the Fritos. The Fritos was actually the chili Fritos, not the twisties, but the ones that are chili, which are actually really good. And then I believe it's
A
barbecue.
little bit of sour cream with them Fritos is actually really good. If you haven't tried it,
You know what's
should do
really
it,
good?
and then you won't
Ever
be
dipped
sick, but
ever
it
dipped
tastes good.
barbecue potato chips in sour cream?
I have not, and I
That's
probably
good.
will at some point. But
You should.
I
I never did it
will
before. My mom
immediately
was
say
like, it's
that I
good.
hate it simply because you recommended it for no other reason than that.
Anyways, so you said your favorite chips are Doritos and Cool Ranch. I just want to know out of just this just out of all the flavors,
Just say something. Say words, please.
why do you pick that one? There's so many. There's a lot.
Because it's the best one. It tastes good. But I don't like.
It is
I
not
can't
the
really
best one.
explain
Doritos
What it is
j-
I like about it. I just like
Doritos jacked. The particularly
it. Doritos jacked.
the Buffalo Ranch is by far the best. The only problem I don't have with that is since they're jacked, they make them a lot bigger, so you're buying a lot more air, and you could easily eat an entire bag in like 5 minutes because they're just so big, and you eat one chip, and then usually when I eat Doritos, I'll have like 3 Doritos at once, unless I'm dipping them individually. Or if the chips are.
Usually I'll eat like half a bag at a time.
I'm that's not what I meant. Like I mean like at once, not like at one sitting. I mean like I'll have like 3 Doritos in my hand.
You just make sure you don't get some fingers with it next time. That's not gonna be good.
What? No. What? He's eating his fingers with them. Just munching on some. That's just stupid.
It is dumb. Do you want to
Okay.
do the one thing that we really prepared before this?
Yeah.
The one
So, since
we went back.
I had
We
the-
went back to BuzzFeed because
we did because
Why
BuzzFeed
not?
is an amazing website run by a bunch of people who have very strong feelings about many of topic, and I don't know why I said topic in singular.
many a topic.
The
Don't
BuzzFeed
forget
they
the
care about
Oxford
they care
comma.
about
I love grammar.
BuzzFeed cares about so many topic. All
So
the
many
topic.
They have many topic. It is very topical.
Look at all this topic up here. Anyway, so
Look,
since
look, we have a plethora of topic. An excess of bodily fluid, particularly topic.
anyways, so since this is anyways, I keep saying anyways.
We took,
I keep
I
saying
took
it.
that joke way too far. It's not funny.
Since the Misfits copied us, I decided to steal something from them. They had a Spotify exclusive.
Wait,
since
they did. I forgot
It was
that's
just-
where this came from.
it was just Fitz and Swagger, and they did a relationship quiz. And I figured, well, since me and Brock are technically dating,
Compatibility quiz.
and since
No, we're
yeah,
not. I don't
And-
like how you just
and
throw that
since
out there like it's a
it's
given fact.
just us two, we decided to do how our relationship is going as a dating couple. I mean, going steady now for a while.
We're not dating.
That's not what you said before the call. It's not what you're going to be saying after the call either.
That is exactly what I said.
Anyways, do you want to go first?
I mean, you can go first. I don't care.
So I'm guessing or you're guessing? Here, I'll have you guess first.
Oh, I mean, okay, that
Sound
works.
good?
Because that's one of us.
Okay, so that's yeah. I guess it is one of us, isn't it? Question 1: what is your best friend's star sign? What am I?
Are
In a
you?
It's not
We did literally
asking
talk
me.
about this like the last episode, and I can't. No, it was 2 episodes ago. Are you
Am
a
I
Virgo?
Aquarius, a Pisces, an Aries, a Tartarus, a Gemini, a Cancer, a Leo,
We
a Virgo?
know what all of them are. Don't read all of them. I'm guessing. You know what? I'm just gonna go with my heart. You're a Cancer, aren't you? You Cancer.
I'm Cancer.
Yeah, you're.
I am
Cancer.
not a Cancer. I am a Virgo.
That's what I said. Oh, I shouldn't have changed. That
You shouldn't
sucks.
have. No.
All right, whatever.
No. That sucks sick because I was gonna say you are Cancer, then because you are Cancer.
Well, you know our birthdays are not that close together.
They're not. No, I just wanted to call you Cancer.
Yeah, well, that's literally the reason I picked it. You're just using my joke again.
No, we're just so
And
close.
it's such an original joke too.
Who is the most organized out of you and your friend? My best friend's the most organized. I'm the most organized.
It's definitely not you.
So
I
you're
know
the most
that.
organized, or we're equally organized?
I mean, I'm guessing what you said, and I don't care what you said because the truth of the matter is that I am the most organized. So, not you.
Who is the most organized out of you and your friend? You said that you're the most organized. This is weird.
That's
so, yeah.
my guess. I'm
So
guessing
what I said-
what you said. I'm guessing what you said.
You're guessing
I'm
that-
guessing you said that I am.
That you is Brock or I am?
I am guessing that you guessed that I am the most organized. That's what I've been trying to say.
Brock's the most organized.
AKA, that's what you said. That's what I'm guessing you said.
Yes,
This
that's
is
what
so
I said.
fun.
I said it's so hard.
This
yes,
is great content.
Yeah,
This is
I
just
said-
great content.
I said Brock's the most organized. I don't know how to answer it though because it says my best friend's the most organized.
Okay.
Or I'm gonna say my
Okay.
best friend's the most organized. Okay. Okay. Next question.
Is that what you did when you filled it out?
Yes. It doesn't matter whether it's right or not.
Okay,
You
good.
got it right. You got it right. You got it right.
I'm right.
You are
That's my
right.
point.
Okay. What Harry Potter house would your best friend be sorted into? Gryffindor, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, or Slytherin? Or they don't like Harry Potter, so neither.
I'm gonna say Gryffindor.
Uh,
Not that I know.
I said Hufflepuff.
I don't know.
Because I'm definitely a
Wow.
Hufflepuff.
I'm 1 for 3. I'm 1 out of 3.
Actually, I remember the reason why I picked Hufflepuff. I would have picked Gryffindor just because Gryffindor is the more famous one, but I said Hufflepuff because I think Winter called me a Hufflepuff. And I was just like, okay, cool.
Yeah, nobody knows who Winter is, so it doesn't matter.
If your best friend was ordering a pizza, what topping would they pick? Pepperoni, ham?
Pepperoni. That's what I'm guessing you put down.
I put pepperoni first, but I switched it to bacon.
You
Realistically,
absolute.
I don't like
fricker.
either. Actually, I like hamburger on my pizza. It's really good.
Move on before I.
No.
I don't
Listen.
believe you.
I'm not kidding. I usually just get pepperoni or bacon, and then my mom was just like, "Hey, ever have hamburger on some pizza?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna have some hamburger on some pizza." And she's like, "Okay, try this hamburger on some pizza." I tried the hamburger, and it's actually really good.
I got 1 out of 4 so far.
If your best friend could go on a holiday to any of these countries, what would they choose? UK, France, US, Spain, Mexico, Germany, Japan, or Australia?
I'm gonna say you said No, you don't like the anime, so you probably didn't say Japan. You probably said the USA because you don't like adventure and you're an introvert and you don't like doing anything that doesn't involve staying home.
Oh wow! Oh, no, I said Japan.
What? Really?
Yeah, well, because I mean,
Okay, I'm gonna go with my first guess from now on because that's twice now that I had it right and then I changed it.
well, actually, in hindsight, I would have picked Australia. I didn't realize Australia was there because Australia's really cool. But honestly, I think Japan has the most to offer when it comes to just how cool it would be. I don't care about Mexico.
Like tourism, yeah. There's.
I don't
want to
go to
look
Mexico
at. And Germany
'cause
too.
I don't want to go to
You can
Mexico.
go to the concentration camps if you go to Germany.
Well, if you go to Germany, it's not just Germany. There's so many different European countries you could go to.
I mean, true.
And I don't want to go to
But
Mexico
they also put.
because
Who would go to Spain? Well, I don't really know anything about Spain, but what does Spain have to offer? Who would go to UK?
2 words. 2
Britain
words, bro.
sucks.
Hey, 2 words. Nude beaches. And when I say
That's
beach,
one thing.
when
That's one thing they
and when I
have.
say beach, I mean like the ocean beach, not the female.
All right, I got 1 out of 5.
Not acknowledge
I
that.
currently have 1 out of 5.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, or Tumblr. What is your best friend's favorite social media platform?
Well, you don't really like social media, but I'm gonna guess Snapchat.
No, I like Twitter. I literally downloaded Snapchat like 2 months ago, 3 months ago because
I thought you said you
told me
don't
to.
really go on Twitter that much.
I
though.
don't.
Okay.
Actually, I usually use Reddit, but Twitter's not bad, and I kind of like Twitter. And I would have picked
Yeah,
Twitter for sure.
if Reddit was on here, that's what I would have picked for you.
No, but it's definitely Twitter,
it's
definitely.
not.
But I don't even really use Twitter. I got to.
Well, then I would have put. Actually, you could just put none of the above.
What is
But anyway.
what of out of the below options? What is your best friend's favorite type of snack? Chocolate, crisps, or chips? Who calls chips crisps? That's cringe. Biscuits.
It's the British people. They suck.
They
I
really
hate
do
them.
suck. They suck so hard that their teeth get jacked up. Fruits, nuts, or cake?
I'm gonna say chips.
It's chocolate, my man.
I don't even like chocolate.
I love chocolate. I can't have too much of it though because it makes my face
I
break
got
out.
1 out of 7. We are not that.
If your
compatible,
best
looks
friend could have a pet, what pet would they want? A cat, a dog, a hamster, a rabbit, a tortoise, a bird, or a goldfish?
I'm gonna guess hamster because I'm smoking hamster. and you
Yeah,
probably thought,
yeah.
that'll be
I
funny,
remember.
So you said
Remember
hamster.
when we were doing this and I said
I was
when I
right.
said that's bait?
I was right.
No, it's dog.
What? Why?
I
Why
want a
did you go
dog.
with
Who
the
wants a
funny one? I hate
hamster?
you.
You have a gigantic cage in your room that smells weird.
It's not a giant cage. You can be a small one. It should be like prison.
Just be like prison.
All they need is a wheel. They'll be happy. They can just run until they fall off.
Run until they fall off.
Just run until they
No,
fall
definitely-
off. All
definitely
right,
a dog.
So I'm 1 for 8 now.
Between you and your
I'm
best
1 for
friend,
8.
who
This
is the
going
most
very well.
between you and your best friend, who is the most vain?
I think you would have said equally vain.
No, I said I was more vain. I don't even know what it means.
I'm 1 for
It
9.
just vain sounds. I think you said vain was materialistic, and I feel like I'm more materialistic than you.
Kind of. I mean, it's not just.
Well, I
that,
know, yeah,
but
but
that's the
I feel like I'd be
idea.
more than that. Honestly, I don't think either of us are too vain though. So it was kind of a weird question.
Yeah, we're both really happy with what we have.
Well, I'm not happy, but I like what I have.
I'm not happy, but I like it.
What is your best friend's most likely to be found watching on Netflix? A Netflix original, documentary, TV show, or a
Nice.
movie? Come on, get it.
He's probably not watching Netflix. He's probably on Amazon Prime watching The Boys because it's the only show he ever talks about anymore.
It's an amazing show. It's an
But-
amazing show, but the Boys is over.
I'm gonna guess that you said a TV show.
Look at that. He got one right.
2 out of 10. We're running at 20%.
What's your
accuracy
friend's
right now.
favorite type of music? Better get this one right.
Pop.
It's
I said
it's
pop.
reggae.
Is it reggae?
No, it's hip hop
No,
rap.
it's not.
It's rap.
Ah, shit.
Realistically, I don't really have a.
I just know you like Joji, so I was like, "I pop."
I don't. Is Joji even? I guess Joji's kind of pop. I like Joji, but
Maybe I don't know
I-
what it.
it's
I don't
kinda
know
weird.
How to like
don't-
music genres, how to put who in what box,
yeah, I don't really have a favorite music genre. Really, I mean, my
Yeah.
my playlist. I'm not gonna
Me
lie.
neither.
My playlist is completely rap. I'm not gonna lie, pretty much, like, other than a few songs. But like generally speaking, I'm fine with a lot of songs. As long as it sounds generally pretty good, I'll usually
As
like
long
it.
as it's not country, I can vibe to it.
Well, because honestly, I don't really listen to a lot of music as is. So
I don't. Yeah, I don't listen to a ton of music. I only have like 500 songs on Spotify, and like I only listen to like 30 of them at any given time. So
gotcha. I have like 900, and I have like no.
like, there's some
I have like
people who are
90.
Yeah, I have.
Not 900.
Yeah, there's like
90.
some people who are like, yeah, my playlist for 2019 has like 6,000 songs. I'm like, what? Why?
I have.
Because you hear the song one time and you're like, hey, this song kind of slaps. I'll listen to it one more time in the rest of my life, but it's on the playlist.
So like my songs, I just throw them all into my liked songs because it's a lot easier than making a playlist. I just heart it, and
Yeah,
then I'll
that's
just
literally what I do.
and then I just shuffle it. And then I usually get a lot of the same songs. And every once in a while, I'll be like, hey, you know what? I'm feeling a little kinky. I'm gonna add some more songs. Like this, I recently added this.
I'm feeling frisky.
Recently-
we gonna add another Joji song to the playlist.
I don't
'Cause
think
I'm
I have
feeling
much Joji on
funky.
here actually. I have like 4 songs by Joji.
I have one Joji song,
I have Sanctuary.
and
I
it's
have
"Give Me Love."
I have Sanctuary. Really, I didn't actually. I'm not sure if I even like that
It's
song.
just you were literally humming it in one of your videos.
That is true. Yes, it's not a bad song, but it's not my favorite. I like Sanctuary. I like Run. I like Yep, that's it.
I like men.
No, I like more, but those are the only 2 I can think of that I like the most. Sanctuary, Run, and then Slow Dancing in the Dark is a really good one. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't like that one.
But like,
Anyway,
I'll just
moving on. We got more questions.
okay.
Don't get bogged down in this. No one cares about your music taste. You're not famous. No one like. Oh, speaking of famous, actually.
Oh, but oh yeah, I see. Between the two of you, who is most likely to be famous?
I think you're gonna say me, just because you're so humble.
I did honestly said you.
Yeah.
You have a bigger following.
also-
You know James Key, and also you're a funnier
I
guy.
don't think that that's really going to help me. I mean, the James Key thing.
You never know. You never know if he'll actually be nice one day and give you a shout out.
We really need to see if we can get him on the podcast and have you confront him for his intransigence.
I think that would just get really uncomfortable. I don't think he would like it. I don't think most people like being in those situations. Just like, hey,
someone they don't
hey,
know
so,
criticizing the way you.
how come you haven't given me a shout out yet, dude? What's up with that, dude? I'm on like two of your videos.
It's not even.
Literally,
It's not even you. It's you'd be like, why haven't you given this other third party a shout out?
he's been on like two of your videos so far, and like you've gotten like hundreds of thousands of videos on them.
It's been 3.
He's been in three different videos. You've gotten like 100,000 of views just because of this guy, and you haven't even given him a shout out yet, dude. Like, come on, just give him what he deserves, bro.
Yeah. Anyway.
So I said you. So my best friend? I don't know. It's the way this works is stupid. What would be the first thing your best friend would buy if they won the lottery? House, car, clothes, a holiday.
No.
They'd give their family some money.
It says what would be the first thing you would buy. So you're filling it out for yourself.
Yeah. What would be the first thing?
Buy? Okay. Yeah. You would probably buy a house.
No, I would give my family money.
Why? They're poor. I mean, rich.
Well, because they're not rich. Well, because I don't care. I mean, most of the stuff I don't really. I mean, I care about materialistic things kind of, but not really. Like I like a house or a car. I mean, I don't really care about them that much. I like honestly, if you were to ask me if I won the lottery, what the first thing I would buy, I really would have no idea because there's not a lot of stuff I'd care about. I mean, I would buy stuff like an apartment, move out and stuff, but like when it comes to actual things, there's nothing I really want per se.
Same.
I want a house and I want to have like a cool garage, and then I want to have a bunch of like stuff in the garage, like
I want good internet.
I want good internet, and I want. It sounds kind of weird, but I want to have like a lab in my garage, not a meth lab, but like a lab.
A dog?
Like
a Labrador?
I want a Labrador in my. I want 4 Labradors, just chained down in my garage.
In my garage.
No, I want to
Just
have like
holding the floor down.
I want to have a lot of really cool things like a CNC router and like a 3D printer and a bunch of cool things
I
like
want
that.
a meth lab and Rottweilers to guard it.
Okay, next question. And finally, how long have you guys been friends for? Less than a year, 1 to 3 years, 4 to 7, 8 to 10, or over 10? This is an easy one.
This is an easy one. It's less than a year because I've only known you less than a year. But you're not my best friend. But you are one of them. I have many best friends. You're just one.
You're not my best friend. But
I have
you are.
5. I know. I have 4.
Oh my god, you're so dumb.
It's you and the 3 people who listen to the podcast.
You're
Just
so
kidding. I don't care for
dumb.
most of them.
You're not my best friend, but you are up there. You are one of my best friends. I have 5.
You're in the top 5. Okay, and when
literally-
you consider the fact
you
that
sound
I
like-
know at least 7 people, like that's a great honor.
You sound
to be honest with
you sound like a child. You just butt in halfway through talking about your. I have 5. I have 5.
I have 5. I count them at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got Tom. I got Matt. I got Brian. I got
My dad's name is Brian. How do you know him?
I got Brian too. He just moved yesterday, and he's a cool guy.
you can stop now. Okay, so I got 4 right. Let's see if you can top me. All right.
Okay, you got 4. Okay, let's see. Wait.
Okay, so number 1, what is your best friend's star sign?
You are. I don't remember your birthday. I really don't, and I don't.
Well,
you said it's far
good.
away. If I had to guess, your birthday's in.
Yes.
March.
Speak now or forever hold your peace.
Your birthday's not in March, actually, because I think Emma's is in March. I forget. I bought her CSGO. I think it was March something. No, your birthday's going to be...
You bought her CSGO. It's a free game, moron.
I got her the Prime
bought
status.
someone a-
I bought... Look, I got back from work,
Oh, okay.
and I brought her and
I
Braden's
got you.
Prime
Okay.
status because we were getting completely raped by hackers every single game. It's actually insane. I don't know if you've ever
it'll
played
happen if you don't
CSGO
have Prime.
without
Yes,
Prime
I have.
status recently, but it's just not something you want to endure, okay? But no, you
Anyway,
are
so back to the question. What is my star sign?
You're a Gemini. You're a Gemini. You're a Gemini.
No.
Are you actually Cancer? Are you Cancer?
I'm a Sagittarius or whatever.
Oh yeah, I forgot your saggy tits.
Yep, I thought you might remember that. Who was the most organized out of you and your friend? What do you think I said?
You said that you're the most organized.
Yep, that's one. You got one. How about that?
Okay. You said.
What Harry Potter house would your best friend be sorted into? Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Slytherin, or they don't like Harry Potter, so neither?
You don't like Harry Potter because you're religious.
Give or take, yeah. I've just never had any contact with it.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know what any of that stuff means. Yeah,
Is
you
that
were
two?
right.
I'm 2 for 3.
2. Yeah, you're doing way better than me. You're doing a whole.
At the end of this, it's just gonna look like. At the end of this, it's just gonna look like I'm simping over you really hard.
It really might. If your
Which
best
I am.
friend was ordering pizza, what topping would they pick? I'm not reading the whole list. Make your guess.
Well, seeing as you earlier, I would have said pepperoni, but when you were going through it earlier, you skipped over pepperoni and picked ham first. Now, I don't think you would. I think you would have picked pepperoni first if you're trying to pick multiple toppings. So I'm gonna say bacon because you struck me as a pork guy.
I really like bacon, but that's not right. The truth of the matter is, what I actually clicked was pepperoni. Like that's my official answer on this question. However, I didn't read the whole list because I forgot about sausage. That's what I would have picked. But either way, you're wrong.
Well, I mean, I think all 4 of those come from a pig, so I'm fine. Alexa, stop.
Yeah, you're the right.
Stop.
What is Alexa doing? Tell her to shut up. Tell her to stuff it.
I have an Alexa show on my desk because I don't have a second monitor. So this is the
just literally tell Alexa to stuff it.
Alexa, stuff it. Swear to God, if she shows me a Thanksgiving turkey.
I don't know that one.
Better not.
What an idiot. What an idiot. What an
dummy.
absolute
Yeah, so
moron.
pepperoni, ham, bacon, pineapple, sausage, it all comes from pigs.
We're not reading the. You said pineapple comes from a pig, you idiot.
Or where do you think it comes from?
Can we move on to question 5?
Yes! Go.
Okay, if your best friend could go on a holiday to any of these countries, which would they choose? UK, France, US, Spain, Mexico, Germany, Japan, Australia.
I feel like you would either go USA, Germany, or Australia. I have to narrow it down to one of those 3. And I'm going to go with Australia.
You are correct.
Ah, look at that.
I want to go to Australia and die of some horrific animal attack. It is my mission in life.
Sounds nice. And then for favorite platform, what is your favorite friend's platform?
Social media platform,
I'm just
Twitter,
gonna skip
Facebook,
it because
Instagram,
it's
Snapchat,
Twitter.
Tumblr, none of the
It's
above.
Twitter.
Also, when was this list made? Because who puts Tumblr in 2020? Who actually uses Tumblr?
People still use Tumblr over Reddit.
Those people are lost individuals.
They are. They really are. Although some people actually don't like Reddit. A lot of them, when people think of Reddit, they think of 4chan.
It's not even close to anything like
no,
4chan.
But that's what some people think of when they think of it. Just the toxic environment with a bunch of
long time ago it was that case, but
a bunch of far-right racists.
What do you think I said?
It's better now. Twitter. It's easily Twitter.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, you're so much smarter. You know me so much better than I know you. Out of the below options, what is your best friend's favorite type of snack? Chocolate, chips, biscuits, fruit, nuts, cake.
Well, it's definitely not chocolates because you said it's not chocolates. I know you like Cool Ranch Doritos. I don't think you eat biscuits because I don't think biscuits are just crackers, and who just eats crackers? That's kind of weird. Fruit.
No, biscuits are biscuits.
You don't. Okay. I mean, so people are just munching on KFC biscuits for snacks.
You ain't been to the South because yes, that's what people do.
Really?
Yes.
How? You just run the KFC? Can I just get
I don't
5
even
biscuits?
I don't even. No, they don't go to KFC. They make their own biscuits.
The only time we ever make biscuits
can pop up in literally any meal.
The only time we ever make biscuits is when we're making biscuits and gravy.
Yeah, but we do it for many other things.
Well, you don't like biscuits either. So you don't strike me as a guy who...
I can't even eat biscuits. They're just pure gluten.
That is true. That is true. You don't strike me as a guy who eats fruit. I don't think you eat nuts either. And cake?
You don't. I bet you don't like citrus. I bet you don't eat fruit. You're like, dude, that's a plant. I don't eat that. That's disgusting.
I'm going to say chips.
I am? A liberal? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, if I guess it right,
chips.
then yes.
No, you're right. You're right. It's chips. It is chips.
I mean, fruits are okay, but they're not. I don't know, for snack. I got to be on like watching my weight maybe, and even then it's not that good.
If I could have a pet, what would I want?
Well, I want to say hamster because it's like bait, but I don't think you picked hamster. I think you picked goldfish. Just kidding. You picked dog.
Of course, I picked dog. I'm a functioning adult. I know what dogs are just the best pets. There is no other animal that is as good a pet as a dog. It's just science.
Between you and your best friend, who is the most vain?
I said.
You said both.
What did I say?
You said both.
I don't remember. We'll find out.
You said both.
No, I said you were.
Ah.
Oh, fudge.
Dick.
How many have you gotten right? You've gotten what? 5 right? Doesn't matter. You beat.
It doesn't matter. No, way more than right. I'm steamrolling you right now. I think that's the second one I've gotten wrong.
What am I most likely to be found watching on Netflix?
Netflix original, documentary, TV show, or a movie. You don't really watch Netflix. If you were to watch Netflix, it'd most likely be a movie like John Wick.
TV show.
TV show. So you're
because
an
I don't
watcher.
actually watch Netflix. Like Netflix, I don't watch that much. 90% of what I watch on Netflix
Hulu.
is just I'm in the room watching whatever my mom is watching. So it's either Parks and Rec or The Office. Pretty much.
I should watch Parks and Rec. I need to watch that.
Parks and Rec is actually really good. It might be better than
it.
The Office, to be perfectly honest with you.
It could be. They have a lot. They have a really good cast on that. So.
Anyway, what is my favorite type of music? Pop, alternative, classic, country, dance, hip hop, rap, R&B, reggae, rock, or none of the above?
I don't see Christian jams on here.
Christian country.
Well, I know this is a loaded question because, like I said, as you do is the same. You have multiple favorites. If I had to guess, I would probably have to. I believe you told me you don't like country, so I'm gonna have to go with rap. Your Christian rap.
Correct. The one, like, if you look at my Spotify, like, saved songs, like, go by artist, it's like every now and like you'll have some artists who have like 3 songs, some have 4 songs, some have just 1. Then you get to NF and it's like 58 songs. So yeah, I would say rap. Who is the most likely to become famous? What do you think I said?
I feel like you might have said me to be nice, but I'm gonna say you said yourself.
Yeah, I definitely said myself. I know the truth.
I know that's true.
I'm not humble. What could I say?
No. He has no chance.
No.
He doesn't have a chance in this industry.
What would I buy if I won the lottery?
You definitely give your family money.
I'd actually buy a house. Screw my family.
That's so mean. I thought you were a man of morals.
To be fair, it said, what would they buy? What would you buy if you won the lottery? House would be like first priority right now. Now, if you talk to me in a year when I probably have my own house already, it would probably be a different answer.
Yeah, which is fair. And
How long have you? And it's been less than a year, so boom.
That's a dumb question. Well, I steamrolled you there. That was embarrassing for you. That's a big L you're taking.
It really was. So
honestly, I think it's a bigger L for me. I think it makes me look like a simp right now. A big old simp. But I simp for Daddy Brock.
I just wish you would never say that sentence ever again.
If
you said it, and if you never said it again, you have said it way too soon.
So we're getting close now. Do you want to continue with topic number last?
I just want to know who you're voting for.
Okay. Well,
Vinny, who are you voting for?
I'm not 100% sure. Right now, I'm eyeing Aaron Johnson right now. He's a lot of what he's doing for the district is looking really good, but
hey, no, wait, the way that's spelled, Aaron Johnson, I believe that's a woman. I haven't actually looked that much into it, but it's spelled E-R-I-N.
There's a lot she's doing for the district, but Anthony is also looking good. I'm not.
Well, if you look at the other side, you see Aaron Johnson is a Republican. If you look at the other side, to a Democrat, you could vote for Brittany Walsh, who is also a woman, so I won't be voting for her either.
Then that leaves Anthony Bouchard.
Which is the main reason why I will be voting for Anthony Bouchard who is the incumbent in District 6 of the Wyoming State Senate primary election.
Wait.
Because he is a Republican and he's a man. That is the only reason that I will vote for him for State Senate of Wyoming.
Wait a minute. Wait. I think this just in. This just in. It has been confirmed. It has been confirmed. Aaron Johnson is a female.
Would you look at that?
I think.
That's why I'm not
Actually,
voting for
it
him.
might not be. Let me look up Aaron Johnson.
See, District 6 only has 3 candidates, and I mean, only one of them's a man. I feel like this is a slam dunk.
I don't know how to. Do I go to images?
Oh, no.
Oh, God, it
no.
is
I
a
just
woman.
looked at-
God. I can't vote for her.
I just looked at District 4, where the Republican Tara Nethercott is running unopposed, and that just makes me sad because I know she'll win.
See, I was just gonna go with Republican because
This is the
you're
most
just
sexist
making it.
thing ever.
This is not the direction I thought this was gonna go, but you're just making it extremely sexist. I thought.
Well, we really brought this here for the main reason because District 2,
I thought we were gonna talk about
Republican.
Brian and his boner.
Yes, District 2, unopposed Republican Brian Boner is
Coming in.
is running for state senate
Coming in
primary
with
election
a-
for District 2 of Wyoming. Brian Boner.
Coming-
And it is spelled Boner. It is spelled boner as in boner.
Coming in with a enormous. Oh God. He's coming in with a victory.
He is coming.
Oh God! What have I done? Brian Boner.
Brian Boner, please change your name to something more appropriate, and maybe I'll vote for you. It's a shame he's running unopposed. No one wants to be on the other end of Boner.
No, they don't.
No one wants to be on the other end of Brian Boner. I can't even finish it.
Oh God! And the rest of the names kind of just suck.
Imagine growing up your whole life with the name Boner.
Boner. Oh,
Can you imagine going through middle school and high school with the last name Boner? Do we have a boner? Because Boner, please stand up.
Boner, can you come down to the office?
Mr. Boner, would you mind?
Boner hit it out of the park.
Bro.
Oh, imagine if he played sports, because they say them by their last name. They
Boner.
usually say the last name. You know what I mean?
It's
When they
it's
refer to
funny.
him?
I just looked at Brian Boner's Wikipedia and said years in position 5. No, it's like Brian Boner gets into a fight in high school. It's like, Boner, you're getting excited. Calm down. You're getting too excited.
It's 4th and 10. Boner has the ball. Oh God, this would be awesome.
And he's
Brian
cut
Boner.
down.
He's cut down. Oh, someone grabbed Boner.
And he's taken down from behind.
Boner's been manhandled in the backfield.
That's the best one. Manhandled in the backfield. Oh, no wonder no one wants to oppose this behemoth.
It's too perfect. It really is.
It's so good. I can't imagine going into politics with the last name. Can you imagine this? Can you imagine the campaign signs that just say "Vote for Boner"?
Vote for Boner.
I'm voting for Boner.
I think his best place.
Oh, my head hurts.
It doesn't hurt.
I gotta go to his Twitter, his campaign Twitter account.
Does he have a campaign Twitter?
He does. I clicked on his name and then it. brought
Oh
up,
my
a
God!
profile
This
for him.
his picture is very weird looking, but this definitely looks like a guy who would post memes. He looks like a guy who posts memes.
Proud former Air Force missiler. With the name Boner.
I really wish-
missiling down plane. Brian Boner missiles down another plane.
It would be much funnier if he was in the Navy because he could call himself a seaman.
NRA. He's got a picture that says NRA endorses Brian Boner. It's just so good.
None of it's funny though. This is a missed
What
opportunity.
are the promoted tweets on you get a promoted tweet like an ad on his campaign Twitter is literally like it's a picture of it in a thumbnail of a streaker at a sports game.
He is scary looking. I'm not gonna lie. Do you see the picture of where it's just a close up of his beard?
Yeah, he's a ginger. That
That
scares
is
me.
so. It's just creepy looking, and I don't like it. He looks really awkward in his photos.
Well, you would too if your last name was Boner.
I mean, he looks like a crackhead. His eyes are concave, 2 inches into his skull. Am I wrong?
Oh my goodness. I am so happy to have discovered Brian Boner.
Brian Boner.
I would definitely be voting for Brian Boner for Wyoming State Senate
Yeah,
District
but
2
yeah,
if I
that's-
lived there,
that's-
which I don't, unfortunately.
That is who I'm voting for this coming election. I'm voting for Brian Boner, District 2, for the Wyoming. For what was it?
State Senate, Wyoming State Senate District 2. Although, I'm looking at the list here. There are 30 districts in Wyoming. Only 4 of them is a candidate running opposed.
Honestly,
Literally 26 of the 25 or 26 of the 30 districts, there's someone running unopposed. It's literally a slam dunk.
my honest question is, what happened to District 3?
Oh wait, no. You know what?
Wait.
I said it wrong.
Do districts only?
I
do
read it
districts
wrong.
not-
There's only like 5 that are running unopposed. But
Why
still.
don't districts have odd numbers?
Oh, that's true. There's not 30 districts. There's only 15 because it's.
Also,
Oh,
there
this is the most in-depth political analysis I've ever done in my life.
there are much more running unopposed than 5. You do know this, right?
Yeah, I was wrong, but like most, because the thing is, almost all the candidates are Republicans.
Oh,
There's
no,
almost
no.
Democratic.
Oh wait, no, actually,
candidates,
no.
that's why.
You were right. Actually, there's 5 because there's a lot of Republicans competing against each other. What's it mean when there's a check mark next to them?
Yeah. I think that means they won the general. I don't know. Maybe the primary elections are already over. Maybe we're just bad at this because we're so stupid.
Well, I mean, who really cares about politics anyways, unless it's Schlatt 2020?
That's true. Vote Schlatt. It's
Vote
really
Schlatt.
he's
It's-
really the only
Vote.
one
I mean,
that I would vote
I mean,
for.
and that's Brian Boner's an option.
Dude,
Brian
if Brian
Boner's an
Boner
option.
ran for president, I would run so fast and so hard for
dude.
that guy.
Dude,
I would
If
vote
Brian
for him
Boner-
so hard, dude.
if he was the president, I'd come to the polls. I really would.
If Brian Boner ran for president, can you imagine how hard it would be to run for president with the name Boner? That would be so hard.
It'd be incredibly
I'm
hard.
such a child. I'm such a child for laughing at this, but it's so funny.
I wonder what rules
Oh
and
my
regulations he would
goodness.
erect.
If he's a good enough politician, they will erect a statue to Brian Boner, and it will be magnificent.
What if it's just
And
a
it will
gigantic?
just be
it's, it's just a gigantic boner.
People will come
What if they
from
give him
miles
an-
around to see this Boner.
It must be tough for him because like his name's Brian Boner.
No, it must
so
be
then-
hard. It must be hard.
Yeah, it must be hard for him because like his name's Boner. So then like, what if he's dating someone and the girl expects him to be enormous because his name's Boner and then he's not and then she's just disappointed. The look on her face. She's
What
like, "Oh,
if he got married?
and you
to
call
a
yourself Brian Boner? This is
woman?
disrespectful.
What if he got married to a woman and then she decided instead of like changing her name or keeping her name, she decided to go with a hyphenated name, and her last name was Johnson, so it says Boner Johnson.
Boner Johnson?
Boner Dick.
Dick Boner.
Her last name is Dick. How many people have the last name Dick in the
Oh.
United States? Boner hyphen Dick.
The funniest thing would be if Brian named his son Dick, because it'd be Dick Boner.
That would be so good. Oh, I think we've gone far enough, and I think we're just gonna keep making boner jokes if we don't stop soon. So,
Yeah, 100%.
wait, last episode, did we do the traditional, end in the middle of a sentence thing?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, we did, I believe.
Oh. Well, we're going to do it again. We're going to stop in the middle of the sentence that I'm currently speaking because I'm just going to keep talking and eventually it'll cut. You never know when it's going to be, but it's probably not going to be very soon.